like 6 a.m. I'm having myself a cup of coffee this morning before I get my rest of my uniform on and head out the door to go to work. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Patreon. And I know a lot of people out there are starting to get Patreons. We've actually had one for about 1.5 years now. Just never pushed it. I've never felt that there was a large need to go into trying to get people to join. Plus I've been so busy trying to grow what you see here at JDH Reptiles that I didn't have the time necessarily to what I feel is properly put back into Patreon. But now with this year, this will be year 3 for us. We're pretty much set. We're going. We're moving. We've had a couple years of breeding under our belt. It's time for me to step back a little bit and focus a lot this season on our Patreon and our Patreon supporters. So just to tell you a little bit about how our Patreon has worked over the last 1.5 years. Every month we do, well, let me just put it this way. If you go to our website, the Patreon website, I'll put the link right here. The link will also be in the description down below. It is patreon.com/JDH Reptiles. You can see the 4 tiers we offer there. The first tier is more like an introductory tier. Good for you to jump in, get a month under your belt, see if it's something you like, see if you want to go any further, and if so, move up from there. If not, you can bail out, and we appreciate your time and checking us out. Then there's the juvenile, the egg layer, and the breeder tier. Just names we came up, something to name each of the tiers. Now, this year we're going to pump out a ton of Patreon only content. So if that's stuff you would like to see, more specific stuff as in like morph identification, about particular projects that we're working, stuff that we're not really talking about to the public, that's not going to be thrown up on just YouTube for anybody to watch. Those are the kind of things we're going to be doing a lot of our content based on for those guys, as well as things that they want to see. So every week I'll ask, what do you guys want to see? I'll make something specific for them. So there's going to be lots of content pumped out that way, and I don't think any of that content will ever make it to the public side of YouTube. We've got probably 8 to 10 videos currently about stuff we talk about only in Patreon. That stuff's still sitting on YouTube locked down. The only people that get to see it are people who support us on Patreon. Now what do you get in return on Patreon? There's a few things here. First thing is you get discounts on our animals. We do, if we sell any of our old racks or anything, we'll give you a discount on that, or free shipping, or whatever the case may be. So that's a big one right there, because I think we just bumped up all the tiers. You could get 20% off of an animal just for being a Patreon supporter. So that's huge. Or free shipping. So that's one thing. The next thing you get is we do weekly, sometimes monthly. Well, we do weekly drawings here and there, more like a lottery style. And if you're a Patreon supporter, you get those spots cheaper than anybody else, and you get bonus spots for free just for being a Patreon supporter and buying spots. So right there, just that alone, if you actually buy from us or you jump into these weekly drawings, that really would pay for your Patreon subscription all in itself. A couple of other things that we do, every month we do a free giveaway. So it could be as simple as some art. It could be a thermostat. Last month we gave away a blackhead 100% het pied female. So you're talking $700-800 animal. We just gave away for free. We did a drawing of the people who were interested, and no need to buy. Just the fact that your Patreon was enough. We randomized the drawing, randomized the list, and the winner, we shipped it out free. So there's that. Every month we're giving away something. we've got a bunch of these little photos that we won, paid for and won in a auction on Facebook. We've been giving away some of those. We give away supplies. I mean, a little bit different every month. We give something different away, but every month we give something away to somebody. And so, I mean, that's right there. That itself pays for your Patreon subscription. And then, kind of one of the big things is we do a Patreon pairing every year. So this year, we do the same as we did last year. Jamie picks a pairing, I pick a pairing, then we submit it to the Patreon group. Those people in Patreon then get to choose which of the two pairings they like the most. We put up a little poll. The Patreon pairing that has the most likes is the pairing for the year. Now, what does that mean? What that means is we will follow and track that female, that pairing through the year. When she lays, we'll take a picture of the egg. So like this year's was a pastel blackhead posset pied to a pied female. I think we had 7 eggs. I took a picture of the eggs. I threw the picture up, and we did a poll on which egg you would like to see as the Patreon pairing. So they chose whatever it was, egg 6 I think it was. We took our little marker, went into the egg box, wrote Patreon on it. So here in 2 weeks, we cut that clutch. And what that means is whatever animal is in that egg, one of our Patreon subscribers is going to get for free. That animal's theirs, no matter what it is. If it's a pastel blackhead pied, so we're talking, what, $1,500 animal, $2,000 animal, it's theirs for free. So, again, we'll take the list. I think this year there is 7 people on that list. We'll randomize the list, and whoever's name is at the top of that list, that's the person who wins that egg and the animal that's inside. So obviously the clutch will hatch. We'll get everybody fed up to size, ready to go, and we'll take that one animal and we'll ship it right out to the person who wins. So huge things going on. This year we've already got the two Patreon pairings picked. It's currently in the Patreon group for them to select which one they would like. So if that's something you're interested in, any of the other amenities, or you'd just like to support us and see what we can do to help support you as well, go ahead and check the link down below again. That's patreon.com/JDH Reptiles. To get in on the Patreon pairing, you have to be in the juvenile tier or above as of October 1st. And you have to stay there or above until we cut the egg and do the drawing. Once you join up there, if you have a Facebook page, we have a Facebook chat for Patreon. We also do a Discord, but the Discord really, we don't have enough people to keep it active, I don't feel, but I still go on there, still post every once in a while. A couple of the other members go on and post once in a while, but the Patreon, or the Facebook chat for Patreon, that's busy daily. That is our main mode of communication, as well as the Patreon website. It's just great. We talk about anything from the hobby to family. You know, it's like it is a family there. We talk about anything and everything, and it's a great place to be. So we hope to find you there. If you have any questions, comments, you can go ahead and send those down below in the comment section. Otherwise, you're more welcome to send me an email at jdhreptiles@gmail.com. Until next video, guys, have a good one. I'm going to finish my coffee, get ready for work, but I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.